Protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.
Hey, Greg, you wish for a little more action?
I do wish for more action, Mike.
As you wish, Greg.
Now this is nice.
You got 2 wishes left.
Привіт, Boxing King Media. With
Boxing King Media.
Thank you very much, Alexander Usyk. It's the day after the fight. Before I even talk about the event, I've got to ask you. I saw you took a lot of autographs. There was a lot of boxers there, but a lot of legends, musicians, people from the entertainment industry. Who was you most starstruck about meeting last night?
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Why you was listening to Eminem music just a bit ago. What is it about Eminem that you like? I see you got an autograph from him as well.
Я слухаю Емінема ще з касет, коли це можливо було десь 15-16 років.
I've been listening to Eminem's music since I was 15, 16-year-old.
Interesting, man. That's interesting to meet one of your idols. I've got to ask you about the event. We saw some crazy ring walks. You know, which was your favorite ring walk of the night? Was it the main event? Was it Ngannou or Fury? You know, what did you make of that? You've been part of some ring walks yourself.
Круті обидва виходи, але для мене це виходи не... Ну, я б так не виходив, тому що це Чеславненька і корона злітає. Ну, я більш скромніше б виходив.
Both entrances were like, they looked cool, but from my perspective I wouldn't make that because it looks a little bit too arrogant. You know, I'm a humble person, so I would rather choose something that is not that, you know, that royal.
Good stuff. Right, well, let's talk about the fight. The fight started off. I got to ask you, Usyk, were you surprised with the patience Ngannou showed? He didn't look like he was concerned or he wasn't scared of what was coming his way. He just stood his ground and kind of tried to fight with Tyson Fury before the knockdown.
Це я і помітив, да, він виконував те, що йому казав його у куток, і, напевно, він притримувався того плану, який вони будували перед цим поєдинком.
I completely agree. That's what I noticed. He seemed to be stuck to the plan. He listened to his corner, and most likely he was putting the pre-planned action into the action.
And the moment of the knockdown, what went through your mind? Because there's a video of you online, you know, where you look like you're in shock. You know, what was going through your mind? Was you thinking, oh shit, my fight's cancelled? Obviously, it's a big fight. It's a life-changing fight because I'm guessing the amount of money both of you are going to make, and also the fact that it's a legacy fight, it's the undisputed fight. What went through your mind in that moment?
Так, я нервував, я навіть йому щось підказував в ринзі, щоб він працював джебом та рухався. Так, я трошки запереживав, що наш поєдинок зможе не відбутися.
Yeah, that's true. I was a little bit nervous that our possible fight is in jeopardy, and that I even started to shout out to him some small things like use your jab him faster, that's it.
So it's interesting that, so you're sat there giving instructions, shouting instructions to Tyson Fury because you want him to win. Most people probably would find that crazy.
Ну, зі сторони так і відбувається, що типу, це мій опонент, а я своєму опоненту підказую. Тому що я до цього поєдинку 20 років крокую. І, звичайно, що вся моя команда, і багато людей, і друзів, і моя країна, да, і весь світ хоче, щоб цей поєдинок відбувся 23 грудня.
Yeah, that's true. It might look weird when my future opponent is fighting and I'm here cheering him up, backing for him, shouting some tips for him, and it looks weird probably, but from the other point of view, the whole, let's say, myself, my team, my country, the whole world wants to see this fight happening. And that's why it's important that we do everything possible to make it happen.
And with regards to Ngannou's boxing ability, do you think it was a case of Ngannou just being underestimated and actually being good, or was it a case of Tyson Fury having a really bad night? What did you think?
Складно сказати. Мені здається, що Тайсон його трошки недооцінив, і люди не. Та я сам мало давав шансів Нгану. Давайте будемо відверті. Але Франциск показав себе дуже гарно. Як боксер.
Let's be fair. Many people did not give any chances to Ngannou, including myself. But he performed very good and he showed the world that he can fight.
We've seen Eddie Hearn in the last few hours has come out and said he'd like Anthony Joshua to fight Ngannou, and he said AJ, based on that performance, would stop Fury in 6 rounds. Do you think Ngannou is good enough to compete with people like Joshua? How do you see that fight going if that happened?
Та після того, що ми вчора побачили, мені здається, може бути конкурентним. Еді, ти балакаєш багато.
Yeah, after what we've seen last night, Francis Ngannou can be a competitive player in the heavyweights. Eddie Hearn, you talk too much.
And then the other interesting part in this is when you fought Chisora, and a lot of the online consensus was Usyk is too small for heavyweight, he should be staying at cruiserweight, and some people in the industry thought, Chisora should have got the decision, but obviously I think you've said since then it was a bad night in the office and you didn't have a proper camp. Do you think there's a potential comparison to that fight to what Tyson Fury experienced last night, or do you think that was just a different scenario?
You mean Usyk, Chisora?
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Maybe. I have no idea.
Interesting. And then the other thing I want to ask you is, how did you score the fight? Was you scoring the fight in your head? Did you think Tyson did enough to win, or how did you have it?
Чи як було?
7-3.
7-3
Who to?
in the favor of Tyson.
Cool.
Що там нокдауна?
Так. Yes.
Including knockdown.
So obviously the big question is, I spoke to Frank Warren last night, and he suggested to me, I think he only spoke to myself, and he said that Tyson may need a break and he may not be ready for December the 23rd. So where do we stand with that? Because obviously before this fight, people were suggesting that you may not be ready for the 23rd of December, but in the space of 24 hours, everything's kind of switched. But Tyson's not said this yet. This has come from Frank Warren.
Бачите, як відбувається, коли брехня вспливає. Uncle Френк мутить щось хитреньке. Але ми повинні боксувати 23 грудня. У нас контракт. Френк, ти чуєш мене? Що Френк говорить? Анкл говорить багато. Коли брехня вспливає якась.
When the lies revealed, unveiled, these kind of things happen. Uncle Frank says some sneaky things, and we have a contract that says that the fight has to take place on the 23rd of December.
Вони беруть мої інтерв'ю, видьоргують із контексту і перевертають їх. І виставляють, що нібито я сказав, що мені треба більше чи менше, чи я не готовий. Так що вони видьоргують із контексту мої інтерв'ю. Я готовий. Я буду готовий.
They take a piece of my interview, they change it according to what they need, and they use it as the basis to form some idea in the media, which is not correct. I will be ready. I am ready. No, I will be ready for the 23rd because I'm in training camp.
What is plan B? Let's just say if Tyson does agree with what Frank Bonan said yesterday and they are not wanting that date on the 23rd, what is plan B?
Хай залишає пояс і відпочиває.
Let him take his time. Let him vacate the title first and then take his rest.
Is there a time limit? Have you got to be known, like have you got to know within the next few days or weeks?
Це до промоутера, до менеджера питання, не до мене.
Please ask my promoter or my manager.
I'm going to do that after this interview. I just want to just see, Alexander, if you look into the camera, if Tyson's watching this, have you got a message for him? I'm going to ask you if you're able to say it in English, because I'm sure your fans in the UK that you've got, they'll appreciate that as well. So a message to Tyson Fury based on last night and the future.
Меседж Тайсона Ф'юрі англійською мовою.
Hey, Tyson, we must fight. We must do it. 23 December. See you in the ring. 23 December. I love you.
Yeah, that's a nice, peaceful message. Alexander, I wanted to see if you're able to talk to us about the Ready to Fight project. We've seen, I spoke to Alex about it the other day. In short terms, if you're flying into a country, you could be in Thailand, China, wherever, if you need a sparring partner, a cut man, or anyone with any boxing expertise, you can just log on this boxing community website. You can find anyone, any part of the world. And not only that, you can make money. And I know you're working closely with the project. Are you able to give the fans a bit of an update about that and what they can expect in the future as well from the project?
Ми були самі в таких ситуаціях, коли ми не могли знайти зал і потрібних людей, і ще щось. І спочатку це народилося на салфетки, потім з'явилися ресурси, з'явилися смарт-люди, які нам допомагали. Це новий рівень боксу. Ми запрошуємо всіх людей, боксерів та хто причетний до великого спорту співпрацювати. І я впевнений, що цей проєкт буде дуже гучним, і ми все для цього зробимо.
Ourselves, we were in situations when we couldn't find the gym, we couldn't find the proper people. And the idea appeared on a napkin. Then when we had the resources, we had right people, the smart people who helped us implementing this project. This is a completely new level of boxing, so we are inviting everyone who is interested in the new level of boxing, of sports. We're inviting everyone for cooperation, and I'm 100% sure that this project will be a huge success.
It definitely will. It's a simple idea, and again, the fans can make money from it as well if they get involved. Alexander, I appreciate your time. All the best for December the 23rd, and hopefully all goes well, and may the best man win.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.